I recovered something.
What'd you recover, buddy?
Let's say this. Let's just say it's lost to media, guys.
Alright, sure, that's not. It's probably not true.
For like maybe like a couple months or maybe a year.
Yeah, man.
Basically, I made a video on the Black Jesus channel called "My Gangster Family," right?
Yeah.
And it was basically just me making fun of mob Italian families, right? That was it.
Mm-hmm.
But the background, because I usually do background songs, and usually all of these songs are copyrighted. All of these songs are copyrighted.
Yeah.
And I did the noble mistake of making the song Blackbird by the Beatles as the song in the video. The Beatles obviously being super duper famous
Yep.
and having a really strict
Dude,
copyright laws
you know how
because
you could have
the
fixed this?
people there
You know how you could have avoided
don't,
this? Just
huh?
put in the description, I don't own this, don't copyright strike, please. That usually works.
Yeah, I didn't know that would I
It's
did
a
see that,
joke.
but I never oh okay. I never really thought that worked ever.
It doesn't. But I love when descriptions have that so much because it's like, you know what? You're above the law. They'll make whatever the
Yeah,
word is.
and basically, yeah, I made that song, and the old ass like fucking dinosaurs at Apple Records don't understand how copyright laws under the new day works. They still go by it like when it first got really restricted back in like the 90s and shit. That's why like Beastie Boys couldn't really do like that much sampling like they used to, but that's beside the point. Anyways, because it got copyrighted, it did get normally copyrighted. Okay, it's not like a fucking mark under your video saying, "Hey, this is the original song," right then and there, and some of your revenue cut if you make money off YouTube. No, no, no. It was full on ban worldwide. This video cannot be
Yeah.
seen anywhere in the world. And
I want to check it. Have any Big Man Lol videos been copyrighted ever?
uh, I, I don't know.
I think I can only recall
Like
off the
1 straight.
I can only recall off the top of my head a Big Man SMP episode because I used a JoJo's song for some reason. Keep going, buddy.
And basically, yeah, it was copyright, but I could still watch it. I was the owner of the channel after all. I could just, I could link it
Oh,
to anyone, right?
all right, hold on.
But
To quickly interlude, there was another one. It was the I tried to beat FNAF because
bruh,
in the original cut of the video, I used the entirety of a Scott Pilgrim Takes Off song. Um, but that's not even present in the video anymore, but it still counts for some reason. And it was because it was the time lapse section. I used it
ah,
because it was the only because I was editing that while I had no Wi-Fi, and that was the only song I had downloaded. So I just kind of threw it in there because if you're, but I still think I just love the editing for that video purely because I had no Wi-Fi during it, so I had no choice. Anyway, go on. Go on, man.
I think, yeah, it was just stuck in there, like in like the video archive, just there forever. I can you link videos that are just like that are restricted like that? I don't know.
I doubt
Um,
it.
and then
Keep going, man.
um,
Oh, you're at the part of the story where you're like, I don't care.
no, no there's more to this.
You then tell it, dude. I'm enticed. I'm so
I'm
enticed.
like blinking out on it.
You, you want me to talk about my own thing while you figure your
Oh,
own
hold
stuff
on,
out?
hold on. There's gonna be a huge resolution to this.
I can't. I truly can't.
Hold on, pause real quick.
Okay.
Let me recall. I don't think I could send links to this fucking banned video or whatever, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, yeah, it was just that. I just had to deal with it. Whatever. Fine. I guess no one will see this video ever. But but I did want to show this video to my ex, right? And so what I do, I just recorded like a screen recorded the OG video, I sent her the video, and then she was like, "That's funny, man. Good for you, dude." And yeah, whatever. I fucking yeah. There you go.
That's your story of the
This is
day?
important later. Wait, no, 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 no.
Oh.
But then, one, I forgot the email and password to this account. So right now, as you speak, I cannot access that account anymore. Forever gone. You know, I can never
Okay.
access it. Um, and my OG computer that I made all those videos on is dead. The hard drive's fucked. So the files are actually gone. So even if I wanted OG files, those are gone too. All right, cool world. I still don't know why it just died. I just left it alone for like 5 months and then it just died on its own. I don't know what the fuck happened with that, but whatever. And then me and my friend that I usually made these videos with, like I always made these videos on call with that friend. Um, we were talking about like that particular era and those videos, right? And then we eventually got on the topic of, hey, do you remember that one band video? And then we were like laughing about it. But then I but then I remember like a fire lit in my fucking brain where it was like, wait, I think I can actually like get this video because like we were for like 5 minutes we were like, man, I wish I could see that video again, man. Man, it sucks that I got banned like that, right? But then I remembered I can actually recover this. I just gotta go to old DMs and just find it. And bing bada boom, I found it, and I want to share it with you today.
Oh, goody. Is it gonna be worth it?
Oh, it's so worth it.
Where are you gonna send
It's
it to me? Because okay, so
on
I
Discord.
wanna share a quick story of my own because
Uh-huh.
I forgot that we had this whole podcast thing. So when I have a new computer now, I don't have a proper setup, like a layout for this. I kind of just made one on the spot.
Right?
Um, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna show this to the world. I do. I can just use my normal OBS. Okay, I got this. Let's see your creation. This is 2 minutes long.
From like 2 years ago, I think.
My
Yeah,
gangster
2 years
family,
ago.
most likely real. Did I mute it?
No. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Gangsta. Gran gran. Dude, she is gangster. Is that a 4 on her
My
head or is it a swastika?
no, that's a fucking upside down cross. My favorite thing about these images is that
What's
they were
that?
stock images, and I copied the images straight from the
Dude,
source. So in
you
the bottom,
can't talk
they
about your
immediately.
family and have one of the title cards be the sexy one. Like, that's not a thing you can do.
Anyways, in the bottom caption is like the description of the photo that I just copied straight from the source. I don't know why Movie Maker instantly does that, but it does that, and it was funny, so I kept
Yeah,
it in.
Italian Jester Senior Adult Man Series. What? Where? Why? I love this about a series. I don't know who he is. I can't wait to see
That like implies that he's like the middle child.
strong man showing muscles.
That's the middle child.
Happy holiday, fun memory, family, gangster. That's Santa Claus. Santa Claus holding an Uzi over a stack of presents while two kids cower in terror. Dinners.
Oh fuck.
Yep, that's Italian family celebration. Oh no! Can't wait to see what this. Oh no! That is actually tragic. I chew bubblegum. I can tell exactly which era this is in if you have this. Why does he?
Yeah,
Why does he
yeah.
fall? Like, I love that. I love when you open the OBS, he just vanishes. Okay, I don't have to leak my DMs anymore. I think it's beautiful that you found this.
It's very Kino.
Shut up.
You know what Kino means?
Yes, that's why I want you to shut up.
I just learned that today.
Okay, mom, you just learned a new word you want to use so badly. Okay, so I'm gonna share the reason why we're even gathered here today again.
Oh, okay.
We have a new goal. We have
What?
to defeat
I
Talk
just said
Tuah.
no to this, and
No, you said no to a watch party. That's gonna be. I'm gonna stream my own watch parties of every
what?
episode every week. You said
You
no.
tricked me.
What? You said no to that. I said,
You
hey,
tricked me,
do you want to do a Talk to a watch party with me on Twitch? And you
bro.
said no after an hour of me waiting. I literally logged into Twitch for the first time in like 2 months. It was crazy.
I think you gotta reevaluate some things if that's what you logged back in for.
No, because I don't want to do that on YouTube. Could you imagine my main platform? Because and I also don't
In
want to
members only.
I don't want to re-upload the VODs in full, but I also
Yeah.
I thought about that about doing members only, but I'm like I think this is a really funny bit that I want people to see. I don't want to make people cough up $1 to see my greatest joke. So what I'm gonna do is stream it Twitch publicly, and the VODs will be members only. So like if you really want to rewatch it, gotta cough up $1.
My God.
I think that I honestly like that method. I think that's fun. I would like I wanted to make it in a way where like if it was someone I was watching, I wouldn't mind that being the thing.
Mm.
And obviously, half the stuff I've done on members only is just because I think it's so cool that I finally have this because it was like my biggest goal for years. Like I'm just, like I'm yeah I yeah you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But basically, our goal is to defeat Talk to Us. That podcast is our enemy, and we now have a rivalry to get more subscribers than Talk to Us.
My girlfriend says she wanted barbecue sauce.
So
So
I'm
what did
pretty
I do?
sure. Let me see
I
how many
went to the
subscribers
kitchen
Talk to is
and I
at right
made
now. So
I
Talk
made
to
some
with Haley
barbecue
Welch
sauce.
is at 53,000
What did
right
he
now.
say?
So we have to take her down. We gotta get to 60K.
Why did you so badly want to make me play Make It Meme? What is
Because
that?
okay, well, I think you had said something. You had just said the word "it" and "meme" in the same sentence, and it made me think of "make it meme."
I did
So
not say it here.
well, you said I think you said the word meme, something like that.
Yeah.
So I quick and I know of that game. So I quickly looked it up and created a lobby and everything. And it was only because I knew you were going to bed. So I'm like, really quickly, please, we have to do this.
Dude, I was already in bed.
Yeah, but yeah. So why didn't you play before? Like you could have sweet
No.
dreams. And we'll play that tonight then.
I don't know. I don't feel like it.
Fortnite?
Bro, why would you want to make me play Fortnite?
Huh?
I don't want to play Fortnite.
Okay, I've been playing Fortnite with my baby cousin, dude. All I got left.
It's that bad.
All I have left, man. And like he's the worst. He's not bad at the game. He's just the worst person. Not that he's like 7. But whenever he gets mad at someone, he goes, "Dude, you're autistic," and it's like he's using it as if that's an insult, and I don't like that. But so it's just such an uncomfortable thing to be around. I don't like it. So like it's very weird.
You know he just learned that.
Oh no, you 100%. I also know
Oh my
this.
god.
I
Oh my god.
I'm thinking of I should start shadow playing some clips and showing them to you. 'Cause- but he also I don't know if I don't know if there's a story I should tell about a 7-year-old. I think I'll you know what?
Okay.
Sound off for this one. My biggest thing I wanted to actually I just realized I have multiple topics. I have multiple topics. We can talk about the Switch 2.
Oh yeah, the Switch 2.
Did you read any of what I have been talking about
Yeah.
with it? Basically, allegedly, Switch 2 leak. Dude, it's truly. I need to check the subreddit. It's genuinely been up and down on it. We're so back, and it's so over. Like it's been so because it was like at first it was like, oh my gosh, this might be real, but then it was like, oh my gosh,
Right,
this
right.
is real, and then it was like, no wait, this guy is a designer, and then it was like, no wait, it's okay, someone sent it to
Bro.
him, and it was like, oh no, and it was like it was so back and forth, and now
She's not back and forth.
we're properly in the we're back.
Yay.
Especially because the leaked specs for it perfectly match a leak we saw like years ago for this.
Mm.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, wait, what time? Oh shoot, it's 9:02. If it was 8:30, if it was before 8:30, we could have held out hope that they would have announced it. Only because I think they announced the regular Switch at 8:30. So
Oh,
everyone in the
ah,
subreddit
I
is holding out hope, but we're just like literally we're in the end game of this all. Where every
mhm.
day, any day now, like literally it could be this week, it could be next week. Like that's kind of the phase we're in of all this, and that's exciting
I see.
because I get to finally be a part of that. Because I was not like I didn't care when this normal Switch released.
Mhm. You're probably like 8 or
No,
something.
that's not. It wasn't that. It was I was conscious. I just didn't care because
Ah.
I think that was before like I even. I think I mostly was like I have a phone, dude. I'm loving life. No, I had my Kindle Fire, dude. Fucking, I'm set for life.
Bro.
But yes, yes, and then I think yeah, and then Nintendo Switch, and now I have a Nintendo 64.
Oh,
So
yeah. Did you buy that?
yes,
Oh, okay.
I bought an and I had a Mario 64 cartridge. It's the same one I played when I was a wee lad, but I
Yeah.
stole it from my family members and just took it. Um, we can. Oh, dude, I'm actually like I hate to be the guy who's excited for SNL, but I can't tell you how excited I am for Chapel Roan and John Mulaney, dude.
That's gonna be nice.
That's gonna be insane. Like it's like okay, my favorite comedian, not in I mean I want to say in the world, but favorite comedian, and then like one of my favorite singers and like musicians at the moment.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Rewind back. So your favorite comedian, but not in this world.
No, I wouldn't say he's my favorite comedian in the whole world because that's like a huge. I have like a lot of. I like. I watch a lot of stand up comedy and stuff like that.
Right.
John Mulaney is up there. I really like him.
Sorry.
Like I watched.
The way you worded it was like in this world particular.
I don't know because I don't. I mean, because I know there are better, but I just really like John Mulaney.
Hmm.
And then Chapel Roan, favorite musician at the moment.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I have. Right like 2 minutes before this, I was listening to a playlist featuring Chapel Roan. I'm very excited for November 2nd. And it's also just such a funny lineup to do Chapel Roan and John Mulaney. To arguably the people with the most parasocial fan base. Like that's gonna be so exciting for me to watch happen. Because you have John Mulaney who everyone acts like his divorce was personal. And then Chapel Roan who you have a subsection who is like well, she hates her fans just because she doesn't want a photograph, which not I mean
Right.
it's a fair thing for her to not want. I will always
Yeah.
stand on the hill. I think she should be allowed to kill. I've been saying this for months. And dude, I think that was my most liked note was saying that everyone agrees she should be allowed to kill.
Yeah.
New law. I had a third thing. I had a secret third thing.
Secret third
I'm really
thing.
burning through these topics. I kind of realized why we stopped doing this, huh?
No,
Um,
no.
okay,
You just
stop.
kept talking too much. No, I'm playing.
What the heck? Oh, um, 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 um. There was debate on if Van is even a good character in Yellow Jackets.
What?
So basically, I think someone had said how Van is such a nothing character because like they have no personality basically
What?
outside of like the one scene with their mom and liking movies. And I hard disagree. Um like extremely hard disagree because
Like, I'm sorry. Literally, just look at the fucking campfire like scene before they get like brutally like mauled. You know?
there's that there's also the fact that I'm gonna make this argument. Laura Lee is more of a nothing character. She has one personality trait, and that was it.
Yeah.
With Van, like I think like Van is arguably much more interesting with her shift with Lottie, with it being like she is such a huge Lottie fan, and then when she sees her as an adult, she's like, Like, I think that's so interesting, and I can't wait to see if that gets executed upon and if they'll do anything with that. I'm gonna be honest, I doubt they will, but
Bruh.
imagine if they do. Wouldn't that be so epic? Doing something in the background, but that's such a insane take. Because it was like it wasn't even like a full conversation. I think someone just dropped that randomly and was like, "Yeah, this is fact," and everyone agrees with this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, such a funny thing to be confidently
And
wrong about.
everything happens in that fucking community, dude.
Oh my gosh, where did we? I accidentally made us disappear. Hold on, I'm messing. This.
Bro.
Whatever. I can't do it. I can't do what I want to do. Yeah, whatever. Um. Yeah, dude. Yellow Jackets Twitter is crazy. So it like you have a Misty debate every week. You have a Shauna debate every day. It's like scheduled. Who's mad at each other today?
Yeah.
Um. Like, and then yeah, I beautiful honestly sometimes when it's just like, yeah, I decide that these characters love each other. I don't care about canon, dude. Dude, did you see Red Dead Redemption? Have you
What
heard?
about Red Dead
The
Redemption?
first one, leaked port for the PC is in the works.
It's not
Like,
on PC already.
I guess not. That was news to me.
The fuck? Damn, what the fuck? They lost hella money on that shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are they doing it just now?
I mean, the only reason it got leaked was because they updated the launcher and it was just in the files, and people were like, okay. And it was, I think, and also with Rockstar, they finally added anti-cheat to GTA 5. You can no longer get your
Just
DDoSed.
finally. Just finally.
Yeah, just now, like what, 16 years later?
Yeah. Wow, that's
Right as they're
awesome,
about
man.
to release a new game, so it's like, who even cares? I say that. I still play GTA 4, despite owning 5.
Good game, dude.
I think I have more hours in 4 than I do 5.
Just driving, just learning how to drive.
No, I think I re-downloaded it recently and like just committed murder and then uninstalled and was like, I'm satisfied. This is
Oh my god.
this is gonna hold me off for a couple of weeks. It's also because I've been so stingy with storage now that I have a new computer. Like I've been trying not like
Yeah, that's fair enough.
literally after I send you a video, I delete it right after it gets sent. Like I've been so like careful with that. And like despite that, I only have like 500. I mean, I have 500 gigabytes left and I had 1,000 when I got this.
Bro.
So I've already somehow used 500. I don't know where that's going to. I downloaded like 2 things. Like the only things I can think of are there are some videos I don't delete because I'm like, what if one day I need that? Like, what if one day I want to edit this solo Fortnite video I did a month ago? Dude, it was bad. You won't play with me. I played Fortnite solo for a video, and I thought I could do something with this.
Bruh.
I think it's a good video. I just don't know if I want to use it. I played a horror map. Oh, that sounds so sad, actually.
Yeah, I was about to be like, are you serious? That was what your final straw.
Initially, I was trying to find a FNAF related horror map, but none of them. I literally like was playing through them. They weren't good. So then I found this one that I had seen described as genuinely scary on like Twitter
Oh,
one
fair.
time, and I was like, you know what, guy got to do what guy got to do. So then I
Right.
played it, and then there were like 2 points where I actually jumped, but then it was like I meant to play. It was supposed to be like a 3 Fortnite horror maps type of video. The first one
Mhm.
took an hour to get through. I'm like, this was actually long. I'm not doing this 2 more times because it was like 11 p.m. when I finished that. I'm like, I don't want to do this again. So then and then I ended it just by playing Battle Royale for like 20 minutes.
Bruh.
I just queued up, played the game, and I was like silent. Like I feel like I forgot I was recording for that. But I just went silent. Dude, why is okay? I'm pissed. Why is the Funko Fusion video doing somewhat decent?
I really don't know. I remember you telling me like you felt like suicidal after that.
I did. I feel like genuinely recording that was bad for me. You need to understand. After that, right after I finished recording that video, I then went and watched Harold and the Purple Crayon. Like it destroyed my psyche, and like
What the
I
fucking
wish I could. I deleted the original footage, but like during recording that, there are several segments like that because the recording for that video was like 3 hours total. Um,
right?
because I had to redo like 6 different areas because I kept doing one thing wrong, and the area's like, oh, do it again. So there were like parts where I'm just dead silent, just playing the game with a tutorial on my other monitor because I was lost on how to defeat the Jurassic World dinosaur. Um, and then I was like, I every time I saw something, I was like, dude, I could kill myself with that. Like it was like I was genuinely like there were parts where I was like, I could just not do this video. Like, I don't have to go through with this. But then I was like, I spent $50 on this game, and I already can't refund it.
Bruh. What the fuck?
Gotta do it. I was like, I want to kill myself. There was so
I
much
guess I gotta do it.
I spent $50 on this game, and I can't refund it. So I was like, I mean, I'm at least gonna get
Yeah,
a.
fair enough.
Because the whole reason I even wanted to make a video on Funko Fusion to begin with was because I had the thumbnail that I used in mind the whole time. That was the whole like ever since the reveal trailer for the game, I knew that was gonna be the thumbnail and the hypothetical video. And I got to do it. And I'm shocked that this has 300 views and the title is just Funko Pop Game.
Bruh.
Like it's the most placeholder thing ever. It's just Funko Pop Game. That has more than half of the Ban Ban FNAF video. My magnum opus. The greatest video I've ever made. Like, I've never been more proud of a video ever.
What the
I've
fuck?
rewatched that video like 3 times because I love it so much. I had to edit like 4 different videos to make that because I messed up the recording.
Dude,
I
what
want
the
to do.
fuck?
I don't even know. I don't even know how I would do a sequel to something like this because I don't want to. I don't want to buy a Ban Ban game, dude. I only did Ban Ban 1 because it's free. Because I only have
Dude.
Ban Ban 2 on PlayStation. Like, I'm not gonna get a. I'm not gonna go get the PlayStation to play Ban Ban 2 again. And Ban Ban 2, that game sucks.
Dude.
Like, there was actually an entire part, like an entire section of the game I cut out because it was just miserable.
The
Like,
fuck?
it was like you had a timer and you had to shoot these cannons at targets, and like they were so off centered and stuff. Like it was hard. It was really hard to tell where to shoot, and it wouldn't tell you if you lost or won. So you had to just assume, oh, I guess I lost. Got to start over, or in so you it was miserable. Anyway,
Bruh. Wow.
I just such a huge fan of I can't stop. Anytime I see anything FNAF related, I'm always like, dude, it's a good thing we're not ruining the brand's reputation, because that's such a insane thing to say with half the things that
I think
exist in
they've
this
done that
franchise.
multiple times.
I think I've ran that bit 8 times because it makes me mad every time I see something that's like this was allowed to slide, but Fortnite wasn't. Like, are you kidding me? Where like why is the line Fortnite? But like the AirPod case is chill.
I forgot about that.
What do you mean
I mean,
for
well, I
like
mean,
just
they have
like
like multiple. I mean, they're very like, what
uh,
you call it,
common?
um, a common
So
brand, yeah.
I'm very like active in the FNAF subreddit and Discord.
Mm-hmm.
In terms like I'm specifically almost always in the FNAF merch channel, which is so fun because I get to see all the things that let me make my joke of so oh, we're not ruining the brand's reputation. It's whenever there's like anything that looks slightly stupid, it's just it makes me angry. Oh, I finally watched Saw the other day.
Oh yeah, you were disappointed, but because
No,
there's no gay
I
sex.
knew there wasn't gay sex. I was making a joke, but I was also kind of like, what if?
What if?
Because those men were in love. Have you seen Saw?
Yeah. What? Yes, and
I'm sorry. You haven't sent me your letterbox profile.
I don't have one. I don't know why. I just don't.
I do, but because I like obviously don't remember every date I've seen every movie. The oldest it has is March of 2021 where I watched Sonic the Hedgehog. Because that was the only I think I was able to track down the day I watched that because I think I posted about it.
Hmm.
And then after that was John Wick, and then John Wick Chapter 2 the same day. I was feeling naughty. Um,
Bruh.
and then a month later I watched Let's Be Cops, followed by The Truman Show, followed then by the Mario movie. And then followed by Paint, which was such a bad movie. I just didn't understand half of what was going on. Followed by Spider Verse, followed by Barbie. So I went back to back on the greatest movies ever.
Bruh.
Followed then by Juno, so back to back to back. And then followed by Our Idiot Brother, which is a movie I like. Yeah. Followed by
Hmm.
FNAF, double FNAF. I watched it because I remember I watched it when it came out digitally. Because for some reason they were stupid. Like, let's release it the same day it was released on movie theaters. We'll make no money this way, but it'll be funny. I watched it on Peacock the day it came out, and then the next day I watched it in theaters, and
Bruh.
that was very enjoyable. It was much better in theaters. That's a movie
Much
theater
better in
movie.
theaters.
And then I watched Ted and Ted 2 back on the same. I remember my Ted double feature night. That was my favorite. Because didn't you also watch Ted the same time
Yeah.
and also cried?
Yeah, like same time. Yeah, we were experiencing it together.
I was like, what an sad movie Ted was.
Yeah.
And then Ted 2 was like okay. Did you see Ted 2 or did you only watch Ted
Yeah,
1?
yeah, yeah. I saw like Ted 2 like the next like minute I
So
finished Ted
you
1.
also
Yeah.
had a double feature night with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What were your thoughts on Ted 2?
Uh, I only watched it once, but I was like, okay, yeah, good. Yeah,
I
I
was kind
laughed.
of bored through most of it. The only I think I did laugh too. I was kind of bored most of it, and I also just didn't like how they wrote out the love interest, just because, and it was because they didn't have enough room anymore because of how many main characters the movie needed, and I was
Bruh.
just kind of like that sucks,
I don't really
kinda.
recall like being too bored during like the movie, really.
Maybe it's because I just finished Ted 1, and I'm always gonna have the opinion that the original like the first one will be better, which is why
Mm,
I've yet to watch Saw 2 or Scream 2 because I'm kind of worried.
mm,
Because I kind of am of the mindset like it's only downhill from here. Because I loved Saw and Scream. Um, but I mean, Ted 2. I just don't think it needed to be 2 hours long. I think that's how long it was.
mm.
I just don't think it needed that length. I think I mean it was like it's not like offensive to my
Um,
eyes. Like I'm not mad it exists.
um,
It's like to be fair, the original plot was gonna be they need to smuggle drugs across the border, but that's the exact same plot as We're the Millers, so they didn't use that plot, which is a little fair. But to be fair, I love We're the Millers, so it would have been like I got the same movie again, which I would have been chill with.
again, again.
I still don't. I never. Oppenheimer was not. I already shared my Oppenheimer opinions where it's like, you could have afforded a second camera, surely.
I remember, I remember that one like head canon post where it was like Travis would fucking love Oppenheimer.
I think my favorite things about most Yellow Jackets fans is you can apply anything you like to a character and it'd be like, yeah, sure. Like there
Yeah,
that
sure.
one post is like, dude, Misty loves pistachios, and it's like, sure, why not? At this point, we can just say things like this. And I think that's beautiful. This community is great.
It really is, man.
I have Barbie movie listed twice. I have Bottoms listed twice because I rewatch like all these movies every so. I need to rewatch Bottoms again. I think it's time.
Whew.
Last time I saw it was in July. It's been too long. My favorite thing in
Remember,
my
I remember
letterbox
that.
is the fact that I watched all four Despicable Me movies on the same day. I recall that being 2 days, but I remember the reason why I did that is because I started the first one like at like 11 and finished it obviously past midnight.
Right, yeah.
Um, and then fell asleep, woke up, started the second one and went straight to the third one and was excited to watch the fourth one because I heard good things about its soundtrack. The fourth one was the weakest one for me.
I didn't watch the fourth one because I
It
I
was it was because like the plot, like they did all this marketing for like, oh, the super minions. They're in the movie for like 5 seconds.
bruh. Mm.
Like they do like the plot, and I wouldn't say the plot, but like the resolution is because of them in the sense like they come in last second and save the day. But it's like
Bruh.
okay, anyone like that's not really. And then Harold and the Purple Crayon, I wrote a review for because I actually liked Harold and the Purple Crayon, which is why I think Funko Fusion did something to my psyche. Because it was like, um, huh, hmm, hmm. But sorry, I read something that got me really excited about. I was reading something FNAF World related, so you can imagine why I was immediately locked
Yeah,
in.
you immediately locked in. Oh, you were so excited, and then nothing came of anything. Instead, we got a Dead by Daylight collab.
It wasn't even. No, I wasn't. It was. I wish I had that footage still. I might on my old computer where my live reaction to when the like not the collab announcement, but when they announced there would be a collab announcement, you know, all that like when they gave the like the calendar for the week, when they
Yeah,
announced
yeah.
that in like a month prior, I gave my live reaction to that. Dude, you could see the light leave my eyes when I realized FNAF World 2 was not there.
Oh my god.
And instead it was two demos that barely worked. Dead by Daylight, okay. My Pop Goes, which was good. Into the Pit, which was good. A book, and if there was anything else, I can't remember. Oh, an interview. And like I all these things, I guess were enjoyable. The book, I mean, I didn't read it because I'm not a nerd. Um,
Right, yeah.
but it was like why not Pop Goes? My Pop Goes was good. That was actually that was my second favorite thing. Obviously, Into the Pit was my favorite thing of that because that just was a
Mhm.
good FNAF game for the first time since FNAF 2. That was good first good FNAF game since FNAF 6. But like, I guess I would still call Help Wanted good. Help Wanted 2 is not good though. I will die on
You
this
know,
hill.
what is not good? Mhm.
Help Wanted 2.
Help on it too. I yeah, I feel like I have not played it, but it's this era of FNAF right now. What do you really expect?
I wouldn't say it's even an era thing because I guess Help Wanted was the first Steel Wool game, so there wasn't really an era to use. But
Mm.
I'm also the opinion like they could make it good if they wanted to. They just were like, oh, but security breach. People talked about this game a lot, so they must want world building and see what it's like to cook food instead of
Bruh.
play Sister Location in VR, which would have been hype. Or
That would
like
have been so much better. That would have made the game like an already pretty scary game a lot more scarier because it's actually like, because like yeah, like FNAF 1 in real life, seeing the animals actually not in real life in VR.
because I think the VR aspect like not improves, but like elevates the whole horror thing a lot. But when you then
Yeah,
use that to not make a horror game with a horror, when you use a horror franchise, put it in VR and don't make a horror game with it, you're just missing.
yeah.
I think there was one, like there's only one horror segment I don't know, and I'm pretty sure the whole trailer used the sister location elevator. I'm pretty sure that only appears when you get the ending of the game and it's just an animation that plays, and it's like okay, I don't know, like, and I mean it depends on the person because I know there are some people who actually like that FNAF that Help Wanted 2 was more based around doing things or it was more original, which is what I don't like about. I don't like that it was original. Um, are you playing with a Pringles can? What's going on?
I don't know.
Like I don't like how original Help Wanted 2 was, where my why I like Help Wanted 1 was because it was remakes of everything.
Hmm.
Um, and I mean, I do understand. Like, they didn't even remake FNAF 4 properly in Help Wanted 1. They kind of, not really. They barely did it. And then, which I guess
Yeah,
I don't, which I'm not too shocked about because I feel like they clearly like it was more of an ambition thing where they wanted to do this unique way of technically doing FNAF 4, but it's not just a one to one, and I think that's fine. Um, And then it made sense to save Sister Location because it was like obviously they're gonna try to expand this, and then they just
Yeah.
didn't. And it, like because you could have easily had a lineup of Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, and then maybe I'm sure like you could have done something else. I can't really think of anything at the moment. I guess those are the only really other Click Team era games other than World, but I don't think World
Yeah.
VR can exist. That's not gonna stop me from looking, dude. But I mean, I'm because part of me is like, what if they didn't? Because there just wasn't enough games anymore to do in VR. But it's like you could have. I'm sure some of these original stuff could have been replaced. Like I don't think the Paper Pals make a Paper Pal in the dark is as fun as Sister Location VR would be.
Yeah.
But I recently watched like an entire all the way through playthrough of Help Wanted 2, and I still
Hmm.
have the opinion. I've been trying to keep away. Like obviously, I've already seen a lot of stuff for Help Wanted 1. Um, but I've been staying away as of recent because if you what I'm planning,
Yeah.
because I'm like I at least want to go in. I can't I physically can't go in blind unless I hit my head against a wall a couple of times. But I want to not know everything freshly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a plan.
Dude, I keep every time I see Chip O'Rone and John Mulaney, that's gonna be such an exciting
It
day,
calls out
dude.
to your name.
That's gonna be such an exciting, dude. Like 3 of my social medias are gonna have new profile pictures. I think I finally changed my. I recently finally changed my letterbox for some reason.
You finally did.
It was originally it was the DVD channel's profile picture, and I was like, this is lame. Even though I really, do you know the origin of that channel's profile picture?
No.
It's just a random texture from the files of Super Mario Wonder.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, this
Oh.
goes hard. I think I was looking through the files, and then I saw that, and I sent it to him like, dude, this would go hard as a profile picture. And then I made it a profile picture. I stood by my ground. What? I stood my ground.
I think both of those things are correct.
I need to do more on the DVD channel. Because the reason why I haven't done anything is because I'm kind of like just waiting for Yellow Jackets stuff. Because I know like there's gonna be like at least because I want to do what's your deal?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I kept remembering that one time I kept like saying like big words, and then you're like calling me out on it for like not using it correctly, and then I simply just said I'm trying to increase my vocab.
Yeah, it was so annoying. You were just saying like voluptuous, like not talking about a taste whatsoever.
Man, you were like saying stuff like laborious. Like I know you just learned that word.
No, I've known that word for a while. Just because I use a word recently is because I have a use for the word. That's how words work. You think I have to use every word every day? That sounds like a. I think you should leave bit. I love that so much. Anyway, I want to do more on the DVD channel because I'm waiting for the Yellow Jackets trailer because I know I'm gonna have so much to say.
Yeah.
And also, since I've discovered the funniest thing ever, which is just removing my nose from the thumbnails
What the fuck?
in the Minecraft movie. I've shown you the Minecraft movie trailer video, right?
I don't think so.
I know I have, but you just probably have forgotten. I'll send it to you on the
Yeah.
Instagrams. I need to do bits like this more in thumbnails. The closest we got is Funko Pop game. Basically, it's just a picture of me, but I removed my nose from it. And please look at it.
Let me review this.
I just
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
yeah, I just removed my nose, and I thought, dude, this is okay.
Remember it being a lot more unnoticeable.
I know, me too. Um, I truly don't know what happened, but I don't know. The full thought process to that is really funny for me because I don't know why I did that. It was just like when I was
I
making
don't know why.
the video, I had the thumbnail in mind, and for some reason, I kept envisioning me without a nose. Like when I was trying to imagine the thumbnail face, and I was like, I mean, yeah, I guess I gotta do it. And I just removed my nose when making the thumbnail.
I guess I gotta do
I
it.
guess that makes I guess that makes sense. Yeah, my nose. I should remove my nose.
Bruh.
I need to find the. I want to see if I can actually make that look better. Cause yeah, it looks terrible. Cause I used the wrong skin color like half the time. You know, we're gonna fix this. Live coming to you from Mexico. I think I fixed it with just 2 simple brush strokes.
Bruh.
Um, wait, we can finally talk about Yellow Jackets. Didn't we say we were gonna do a Yellow Jackets podcast with Jade like months ago and we just didn't?
Why would we ever do that? Oh
We
yeah, we did. Mm.
you said it, we were gonna. Oh, why
Yeah,
don't
but
we?
like seeing like I don't know.
I agree. Some of the takes Jade has, I don't want to.
I was
Uh,
like, that's just gonna be like an argument podcast, and
dude, the debate podcast comes back.
dude, it's not even
Finally.
gonna be a debate. It's just gonna be Jade being stubborn, though.
It's not even gonna be a debate. It's gonna be it's gonna be me disagreeing and Jade being like, "Well, it's an opinion," and we're like, "Yeah, that's what a debate is," and that's what always happens with this stuff. Is I disagree, and she's like, "I'm allowed to have an opinion." I'm like, "I know, I disagree with it," and that's all I said.
And then she gets like mad at me for like putting in my 2 cents, even though I'm not like totally involved. I just I'm in a group chat. Like I would like I have
I
some
don't
thoughts and
know.
feelings I want to get out
Ooh,
there, and then you're like, why do you always put yourself in the drama when I'm just like I'm just putting my 2 cents in.
it's a group chat. There's like that's what's
I
really
don't really
weird.
understand that.
This is a group chat. There's multiple people here. I think
I don't really
I think I
understand.
unintentionally just made this look better. No, I did not at all. I just zoomed out. How do I make it look like I don't have a nose? Did I just like surgically remove my nose? And like these thumbnails become way easier.
Rich.
But I'm so excited for New Yellow. Like I just we need something, dude. This community is going crazy without anything.
Yeah.
Look at the subreddit for a second. You will be disappointed. I'm gonna do that right now. Let's read posts from the Yellow Jackets subreddit.
God damn, that's gonna be fucking awful.
Let's read. I want to find. I'm gonna just see how far it takes me to scroll until I find a really funny one. There's just one that says I couldn't resist with a really just not funny joke, as if like so many people are dying to make this joke and this person broke the ice.
Oh my god.
Um, there's someone pointing out something that's been pointed out a bajillion times, which is in one scene it looks like Coach Ben has antlers, and that's like a common theme in the entire show.
Oh my god.
Um, what the? Are we getting a new ship for season 3? As if they're the ones, as if the writers decide, and they say that like the community isn't just all like Jackie Sean has been disproven by by Ella Purnell so many times, and she's wrong by the way. Um, it's also like there's a couple of Misty Maris in the group, like like the writers clearly don't decide anything. There was this one post I found really funny, um, just because like it was just such a weird thing to post on the subreddit about. It was someone who just listed ship names they thought were really funny,
Bruh.
and I was just like, okay, man, and like, I just. These are so fun to look at because a lot of these are just really unfunny jokes. I need to look at actually there's a tag called humor. I need to look at what's in this tag and I want to see.
Humor. I
Um
like that tag name. I like that tag name.
it's humor slash meme. Let's see. There's nothing really like okay, this one is
There's
just
no
kind of like
obvious offenders here.
there's nothing I can really make fun of, man. Oh, someone posted that there's no book club scene. Wow, really funny the 8th time. I want to see how many times I can find that post actually. How many times I can find that same post. I want to have a debate with someone on this subreddit. Like I'm thinking about it. I just I really want to like be like Misty is the greatest, and for like
I'm sure,
everyone to be
I'm
like,
sure to like the normal audience, like that's like a weird thing to say.
yeah, because I feel like so you have I feel like the way to sort it, in my opinion, you have TikTok, who is mostly fine, but is also hardcore Latinat, which is annoying for me.
Jesus
You have
Christ.
Twitter, which is mostly inoffensive, except for every day when there's drama. But like
Yeah.
mostly of the time, the people on Twitter like actually like the show for the most part, and then
Right.
subreddit is just people who watch the show like once and are like chill, not chill. They're the most normie person ever, and that's usually what most of the subreddit is. Like whenever I still remember that one post that I still love, which is like which was just titled "Is Shauna LGBTQ?" I think that's such a beautiful post.
Oh my fucking god.
Is Shauna LGBTQ? And then the reason why they were asking was, I
Sorry,
was
can you
at
hear that by the way?
yes. The reason why they
Sorry.
were asking was they said I was asking ChatGTP. It was
What the fuck?
like they were.
What? Does this person actually just have a fucking conversation with ChatGPT? Wow.
And then they came to the conclusion. Wait a minute. Is Shauna LGBT? I gotta come to the subreddit and figure this one out. I still think that bit we wanted to run where we make up really bad theories and post them on the subreddit. We still need to try that.
I think it's a really good idea.
Because okay, hold on. Is there a tag for theories? Because if there, yeah, theory. I need to see. Um, let's see. Let's. This one is I kind of see being true that someone suggested that Joel McHale will play Adam's brother. I think that'll be interesting. I just don't want this
Mm,
plot line to continue, so I hope not. But it's a
bruh,
solid like meh. But it's like just get rid of the cop plot line entirely, man.
it's over. After
Um,
Walter killed the cop, it's over, bro.
yeah, Walter just he just kind of did
W
that.
W Walter, W Walter.
Good thing he's ever gonna do. Anyway, there's just this one post I love, which is someone trying to speculate why Travis says, "Am I even here?" He was tripping on mushrooms. That's why he
Bro,
says that.
not in like an actual like disbelief of like a really shitty situation. Like, sorry.
Someone just asks, "So what is wrong with Misty?" This one just says spoiler for Joel McHale, and then says he's 52 years old. Good job, man. These are so fun. So fun. These are so fun. I do love when there's a Misty post because like the comments are always. I love adult Misty, but I hate teen Misty. Like shut up!
Doesn't make sense.
You're the most annoying person.
Okay, whoa. Okay, how does
Uh,
this make sense? Because one,
it doesn't.
Misty, literally just normal ass teenager. Okay, normal ass teenager that literally just isn't taught how to like fucking be like a human being because everyone just hates her for some reason. And then a result of that is becoming what she is as an adult. How do you like the byproduct of basically just being hated instead of like I don't know how to explain. You get what I mean though, right?
Teacher. Thing I want to
Yeah,
say in the
fucking ridiculous.
scene where where Ty, Mari, Akila, and Missy and Van go on their own little side quest. Um, everyone is all hugging each other goodbye in case they die. Missy gets hugged by no one in that entire scene, except for when
Right,
she hugs Coach Ben. I just want to throw
right.
that one out there in case anyone was like, "Nope, Misty's not hated for some reason." I hate Misty. Hate makes no sense, especially when it's teen versus adult, where it's like, dude, shut up. Where it's like they're the same person. And like every
I don't get
week, there's a debate on if Shauna's a good person.
it.
It's like that's the point. They're not. Like they don't have morals anymore. Watch the show. Gosh. I can't wait for this new season.
If the characters had morals, the show's over in season one. They die instantly. Okay.
Exactly. It's like that, and like you know, if they have if they have morals, they would be rescued, and Misty wouldn't have destroyed the box. Like that's the point. Is because they've even though that's also not true, they would have been stranded anyway because the box doesn't really do anything. From what I've heard from
At
people
least in the
on
'90s.
I've heard on the funny internet, and I believe it because it makes Misty less of a threat and makes a lot of the reasons people hate her futile. It's so annoying, man. I'm really excited for season 3 because I was gonna be excited anyway, but I'm just so badly hoping there's like awesomeness and be like they're like Misty's good character now. Actually, well, she always no. I just the writing needs to improve. That's my biggest problem.
They're writing that.
The writing because season 2 the writing was iffy.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have said this before.
I've been very writing and editing, but like at the same time, the editing being bad is funny, so I'm chill. But like, I will always be annoyed when they do flashbacks to something you saw 2 minutes ago. I mean, I think because I was thinking about that because Saw did the same thing. I feel like Saw's makes a little bit of sense because it was like this isn't much of a flashback, more so it's the character piecing everything together and like
Yeah.
these things are playing because it's them realizing, oh, this happened equals this. I think that's a little more chill. But when Yellow Jackets like zooms in on something, it's like, oh, that's like from we saw that 10 minutes ago.
Bruh.
Remember, guys? That's when it's like really annoying. Like when the season 2 ending. I don't know if we've spoiled on this fun show yet, but season 2 ending with the death, and then flashbacks the teen timeline to the thing we saw an episode ago about her not dying, and it's like what?
Bruh.
Crazy. I wouldn't have connected the dots. So now when any show does flashbacks, I get really like I think Yellow Jackets is what started that like pet peeve of mine, where like where I started noticing more because like you does it a little bit, but like I don't think it's ever been too annoying. I think the only time it was annoying was one episode where it did a flashback to something that happened that same episode. Not only that, it did a flashback to something that happens in the like when you start a new episode and it says previously on, it flashes back
Yeah.
to something that was shown in that. So it's already been established to the viewer that this happened.
Bruh.
I was like, okay, double trouble. Do you think we'll be able to defeat Talk Tuah?
Yes.
Need 50,000 subscribers. Maybe if I start trying on the thumbnails, we could actually maybe have a shot.
You think so?
Hmm. No, but it'd be funny. It's funny to think we can defeat Haley Welch. I can't wait for the watch party on Twitch. I think I'm gonna do that. I wanted to do it tonight, but then you said get your arts and crafts supplies, and I was like, okay.
You need okay. You don't understand. With like other friends, we can say what I literally to call my friend. We say let's. It's either of these phrases. Do you want to pool, water cool, cooling,
See, you can
or
just say, "Do you want to call right now?"
but it's our language. Okay,
Yo, okay,
you have
you
to
can't say that. You
understand
can't
that.
say it's it's yours. Clearly,
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
on the
Me and my
same
friend
page.
actually share this though. Me and the other friend actually share this.
Between me and you, I know that. But between me and you, you can't say our. It's clearly your. Where I get right here. I'm gonna read the text I received. I was. I said, no, you. I was said. I need the hall pass. Hey man, are you ready
Okay,
to
that one
use
was
your
random.
Are you ready to use your art supplies? And I was supposed to connect the dots. That means let's record a podcast where we talk about
Because okay, no, 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 no,
defeating
no.
the Hawk Tuah girl.
You can't say shit about this one because usually we have our variation of this. When
We just
sometimes when we
let's
want to like go to
create
call,
art.
we say, "Yeah, let's
But
make art,"
here's
and
the
then we
issue.
usually
There,
go to fucking call
here's the
afterwards.
issue with that. There was like 3 different things I wanted to do. So And that's usually the case. So when you say that, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I'll ask, hey, do you want to play Fortnite? Hey, do you want to like do something else? And then you'll just say, let's do it. And I don't know what this means. When OG2 comes back, can we please play Fortnite?
Yeah, sure.
You
Then I would come.
on recording. Actually, no. Last time I had it on recording that we'd play, you just said, eh.
Eh.
Like you're like,
I'll come back for OG2,
I
but
was like, hey,
fuck
do you want to
everything
play
else.
tomorrow? And you're like, yeah. And then you didn't. And you were just, no, actually, you didn't text me that whole day. You ghosted me for an entire
I
day.
didn't go, so I had shit to do. I even think that day I fucking had a. I don't think I had band rehearsal that day. I don't think it was a Thursday.
I still. Are you ready to use your art supplies? Was supposed to be, let's film a podcast.
Like, you gotta start connecting dots. You gotta start writing shit down, bro. I'm just saying, dude. It's
But
easier to
listen to
communicate.
me. Listen to me.
It's e-
When I
it's easier to
respond,
communicate.
when I respond to that with K, I feel like that should be your cue to explain what you mean.
I thought that meant okay. I thought you
No, I
understand.
was annoyed because I was like, because you said, "Hey man," which made it sound like you needed something like serious. I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And then I get, "Are you ready to use your art supplies?" So I'm like, "Okay, whatever, man." And then I go back to listening to Olivia Rodrigo and Claro like I've been doing all day. But
I'm just
then,
saying, man. You gotta start writing stuff down.
what am I gonna write down? Art equals call.
Yes. Except my friend doesn't ever write it down because he just knows.
Did I just?
Okay.
My wallpaper is still the Windows default wallpaper. I just have in big text. Art means to play.
Can you actually make that?
No, I need to change my wallpaper, but I don't want to download
Can you
Wallpaper
please
Engine
make it
again.
that?
I need to change
Please
my
make it
wallpaper, but I
that.
don't want to download Wallpaper Engine again. And
God, you're gonna be so annoying about that for like the next like 2 months now. I say the word art and you're like, oh, are we gonna play? Are we gonna play? Yeah, okay, let's play.
be
Fuck you.
prepared. Be prepared. But
Fuck you.
so my favorite. So I was really excited to watch Saw because my mom saw Saw like years ago. Um, and I think she went in not knowing what it was. She was going with her friends. She was scared. Bad. Like she wouldn't. I remember she told me she wouldn't get out of her car. 'Cause she's like, what if there's someone under it? Not something that happens in the movie, by the way. That was just a fear that happened. And as you
Wow.
know, the Sophie Thatcher horror movie, Heretic, is coming out soon. I really want to watch that. Um, as you know, I don't have a movie theater where I live, so I have to go on a trip if I want to go watch a movie. I'm trying to get her on board, but she won't watch a horror movie now after that experience. And I literally had to make a deal. I'm
Bruh.
like, I literally said to her, I'm like, I'll make a deal with you. I will not try to scare you after this. I promise you. I won't do that.
Yeah, no, she's like, can you do? There's like this one time where you just like stood over her doorway.
Sleeps. I just stand in her doorway and watch, and she's like, or she she told me to wake her up at a certain time, and the time came, and I just sat in front of her bed and waited, and she slowly woke up and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I did my job. Work here is done."
Dude, I really think your mom does. I really think your mom is scared of you.
No, it's fine.
Oh, dude, I would be scared of you.
You already are. That's why you don't want to play Fortnite with me because you're scared the demon's gonna come out.
Bruh. Help
That's
us.
dude. I was. I think this is gonna add to your little theory. Today, I was just me and mother were in the kitchen, and I kept doing that. I kept going, "Help us, help us!" And she's like, "Can you not do that?" Because it was fairly late at night. I'm like, "You heard that too? Oh, I thought I was just hearing that." Like, were you also heard that?
Oh my god.
uh, Help us. To watch Saw 2, man.
Man, you should, bro.
I need to watch more Scream because I need to get to Jack Quaid. I just want to see Jack Quaid be cool, man.
It is gonna be a while, man. I think there's like
Yeah.
a whole show or something.
What? Don't say that to me.
I
That's
thought you
all.
knew this already.
Are you joking? Hold on.
It was on ABC. I watched it live when it premiered.
You're joking. You're
I was like
kidding me.
7. Yeah.
This isn't a bit. I have so much work to do.
Why would that be a bit?
I think it might just. There's a chance it's just called Scream. I don't think it's related. Damn it! It's an adaptation of the hit horror franchise. Never mind.
Wow.
But is it?
Okay, well, it's adaptation,
Yeah,
meaning it's just the normal story.
adaptation? Is it? But no, is it official though? If it's official, then I care.
Yes, it was on ABC.
Okay, cool, man.
I don't know why I made a really angry face when I said that.
It's based on the slasher film series created, but okay, it's not created by the same people. Is it official? Do I have to watch this? Man, one of the reasons I haven't really gone to watching the Scream franchise stuff is also just because I know that they fired like all the cast members, so it's like I
Yeah.
know like literally there's no point in getting invested if it's an unfinished story that won't be finished now.
Wow.
Because I'm pretty sure okay, it's not canon to the films, but
Whew.
I'm pretty sure it was said that they're gonna have to reboot the franchise, which is lame. Especially when you had like the best first movie in the whole wide world. I loved that movie with all my heart.
Yeah, man. All right. Before I go,
Oh, you're
I know that was very abruptly,
calling it
but I want
quits?
to show you one more thing.
Is it
I
that Scott Cawthon picture you keep sending?
no. For what? But no.
We need you. Like, who even is we?
We need you. For what? Not even responding to him for what? Just asking to the world like for what? Do you guys know?
Guys, anyone got contact with him? I don't.
Fuck! What do you mean this exceeds the file? Oh, right. They
Remember,
changed that shit back to 10 megabytes.
I think they changed it to 5, bro.
I'm fucking killing myself, dude.
Ding, ding, ding.
Shut up! Stop!
Fun fact, for the first like 5 minutes of this recording, I accidentally had my gain really high up and my noise gate was off, but I fixed because I have my noise gate off and gain up for when I'm using my headset and I'm preparing to use the headset. And I forgot to change it back for this, so I had my noise gate off and my gain really high.
So I need to send you this on Instagram. I'm sorry.
I
Can you just like show your camera and like just like point your phone at the camera?
yeah, I can just
Why
zoom
not?
in really hard. That doesn't work at all.
No.
Wait, this might work. This works.
Let me just find the video again.
You have to send it though. That's how that works.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Please calm down.
You haven't sent anything. Like, this is too confusing. Let's stop talking about
What?
it. I
You stress me the fuck out, man.
I love starting a conversation and ending it with this is too confusing. You haven't sent anything, by the way. I mean, I don't see anything. Remember
Hold
I
on.
got
I
banned
need to
off
find my.
Instagram for a week? That was crazy.
I don't remember what you did. Free my bro.
I sent you 300 hearts.
Right? Yeah.
I literally put an auto clicker on the heart button and I come back and I was banned.
Okay. I think I found
Too
it.
many sweats on Instagram, bro. Dude,
Okay.
it was crazy. They banned me from texting for a week. Why did they do this?
I don't know. I mean, 300 messages is pretty ludicrous. By the way, I got a C on this assignment.
I don't care.
No, this relates to the video.
I feel like a day would have been suffice. A week, like I learned my lesson pretty quickly. And I get banned on Twitter in 24-hour intervals all the time because I keep threatening to kill people. Which is, dude, this stupid video again.
What do you mean? I want to show this to the world.
Okay, fine.
Just show it to the world.
It's a minute long. You gotta be here for a minute. I'm probably gonna have to mute that too, huh?
No, that one's copyright free.
Okay. Why did it take you so long to go through the slideshow, dude?
I forgot to autoplay it.
I'm glad you couldn't reshoot this. You had to keep that in.
My teacher had to grade this, and he gave me a C.
I'm glad.
Final assignment of the year. I'm not even kidding about that either. This is the final assignment we were ever
dude,
given.
I know. because you kept showing me the process as you made it. You were really excited to show me this. I've seen this so many times because uh, wh- why did you just well speak to me? Are you in my left ear? Oh, that's the video. That was so scary, man. I thought you were in my left ear. Start clapping.
My favorite thing about like reading like his like review on it of like, hey, like this is what you got to fix. It was like there's really no details about it. He was just kind of like upfront.
I do like submitting jokey things and getting a genuine like critique of it. I think that's one of my favorite things. I can't
Yeah.
recall me doing that because I'm not a delinquent like you, but I do
I
know
still
there like
passed, bro,
so for most
with a B.
slideshows I do, I like if it's for school, I'll try to be as funny in it as possible while still doing what's needed. So like I won't like find a transparent image. I will find the lowest quality stock image possible with watermarks plastered all over it, but still have the most information you've ever seen. It's really funny.
Uh, can I tell you my favorite meme?
What's your favorite Dink meme?
So my favorite meme is when you realize your arch nemesis wasn't born to deal with you. And my favorite part is classical bra moment. And
Can
then
I
next to it is what a conundrum.
admit something to you?
What?
I may or may not have only watched Saw because of the Fortnite collab that's coming up.
Bro, I'm gonna kill you. Well, actually, no, that's a good thing.
I mean,
I changed my
I've
fast.
discovered a newfound love for that. I do think those two men should have made out, but um uh I mean I only watched it because of Fortnite. I mean I was teeing up to watch it eventually. It was just kind of like Fortnite was like, I mean if it's coming to Fortnite,
You called your
let's
name.
see what's all this then. My biggest collab wish for Fortnite for a while has been Ghostface and FNAF, but I've given up hope.
I'm sorry. Did it like? Sorry. There's this. I just randomly remembering something as I'm watching this video again. Um, wasn't it what I sent like you like a meme of like work addicts be like, bro, I'm not addicted. I just gotta go there so I don't die. And then I think you showed your mom that picture, and then she responded with touche something.
I don't remember this, but that feels like something that happened.
Just touche. I don't know. Why does he have a goatee?
I'm way too. Dude, we need to. Can you find the DMs with Isaac where he's talking about New Zealand again? We need to end off on a high.
Oh, that's gonna take forever to find, dude. That's like generational.
Generational bro moment. I love this. Because, again, I need to reiterate why I find it funny, where it's not even like New Zealand was in the discussion at all. He just randomly drops. You know, it does go kind of crazy now that I think about it. Dude, I'm hoping we can get Isaac to play Lethal Company with us. I think having someone who's not talking would be so funny. Because that's basically what happens when we have Jade anyway. She just goes AFK for half the game. And then comes back right
All
when we
right, I
get
found
back to
it.
the ship. Of course you found it. I still think it's... I think Isaac with Lethal Company would go crazy, and I really want that. I'm
He
willing to
just hates us.
I'm willing to sacrifice Jade. We can. The reason we're trying to get Isaac is that we have 4 people. I'm willing to play with 3 just so we can have a mute guy. I think that'd be funny. I think I said this would take forever. You found it in 2 minutes. It just says,
I
okay,
literally just had to search up New Zealand. This is the only instance of him saying New Zealand in our DMs ever.
that makes it even better. New Zealand does go kind of crazy. They got the Hobbit homes there.
I don't know what that means.
Do you think that's where like Lord of the Rings or something takes place? Dude,
Yeah.
I randomly been watching a lot of Elijah Wood interviews. I've I don't I've seen nothing that the guy's in
Color.
other than Yellow Jackets. I've just been watching a ton of his interviews. I'm just like so like emasculated by that man. I'm just enamored by his existence. Because like he just talked for like GTA for like 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, this guy's crazy. And then he talked about like Silent Hill for another 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, he's
That was
nuts.
so goaded.
And then he talked about how much he loves pizza so much and he can't be vegan. I'm pretty sure.
That's
And then like that one post I
so
found where
fucking real.
he DM'd someone because he
That's so me.
really wanted to
Dude,
go. to their
You were
Animal
like
Crossing
getting mad
island.
at me about like that like question where it was like, would you rather have infinite pizza or no school? I was being serious when I brought that up. I was like, I don't know what
Dude,
I would pick
you
honestly.
said you dropped this question, infinite pizza or no school, and we're like, dude, this is a tough one. Like, dude,
Because I fucking hate school and I love pizza
12.
so
You're
much.
12 years old.
Fuck you.
What was the one I sent? Would you rather your son be gay or green?
Agree, yeah, yeah, green, yeah.
Would you rather?
Green gang, bro.
Wait,
I'm
you're
green gang.
homophobic.
Are you purple gang?
Dude, I was looking at the Wikipedia page for Purple Gang because I wanted to make sure you weren't being really offensive.
What? What? That's a fucking GTA thing. What?
It's a real thing.
I was there when it happened.
It also happens in real life. Um, and there's a subsection for it about like any time it's been referenced in media, and I can't tell you how tempted I am to add Big Man Lol to that the second the video comes out. Because
You really should.
like after all this, it goes through like yeah, so in popular culture, and then uh like there's like talking about like films made about it or like songs that mention it.
Who the fuck is purple gang?
You want me to send you the wiki page?
Yeah.
Dude, I had to like read this as if we have a legal team that's gonna get mad at me for publishing that. Like it doesn't matter, but at the same time, I was like, "You're just kind of throwing out gangs. You can't quite do that one." I feel like that's a we can't. We have to
Bro,
be
I was in the midst of it, dude.
yeah.
I
In the
I literally
1910s.
I literally did the craziest thing where it was like I got like hella C4s. I pulled up in a fucking green truck, but I was actually purple. And then I killed all the green gang in the lobby successfully by myself. I feel like you don't believe me.
Well, because you weren't alive in the 1910s, I can tell you that much.
What? No, there's a thing on GTA.
It's just like real life. We got cars and stuff.
It is.
John
There's a
Mayer.
reason why he says Trevor mode.
Can you look at the Wikipedia page or something? I want you to read it all for us.
All right. I really hope it's not like that one clip where it was like Korea had like the biggest like unbroken chain of slavery.
What are you talking about? Wait, what are you actually talking about?
So it was like this like really like it was like this like podcast with like this like ginger dude and like Bobby Lee where
Oh,
it was
to be
like they
fair,
were
Bobby
talking about
Limon
slavery.
raped someone, so I don't think we care about what he has to say about
Oh
anything.
man. Oh man, but basically the clip was like they were talking about like slavery, I guess. And Bobby Lee was like saying like I don't think Korea had any slaves, and then they quickly fact checked that, and then like the text that they read, it was like Korea had like the longest unbroken chain of slavery for like 15,000 years.
Yeah, let me just look at. It'd be that hard to find
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
unless you don't know how to spell the word. Um, yeah, Bobby Lee admits to raping a child prostitute in Tijuana,
Ugh.
but still in movies in current day,
Uh, oof.
you know, GTA.
So what is this purple gang exactly in real life?
A gang, a Detroit gang. It was a criminal mob of bootleggers and hijackers composed composed predom- composed predominantly of Jewish gangsters. They operated in Detroit,
Bro, I cannot
Michigan
imagine
during the
that.
1920s of the Prohibition era and came to be Detroit's dominant criminal gang. Excessive violence and infighting caused the gang to destroy itself in the 1930s. Let's see. So their
I
rise. So let's look
I
at
just
their
found
downfall.
I just found a classic. Hold on.
So their downfall. For many years, the Purples enjoyed seemingly,
The purples.
yeah, that's what they're called, complete immunity from police. I don't actually want to read all this. This is so much. Sure, it's interesting. Like, I don't care. This was just something you kept talking about for some reason. I was like, I gotta
That's not
fact
what.
check
That's
stuff.
not the purple gang I'm talking about.
No, the thing is, you said you were talking about Travis Scott Purple Gang. I didn't know what that meant.
What?
you said, you
You
said,
made that up. I never said anything like that.
did I?
Yes.
Hold on, I have a video. I
Let's
never
talk
know.
about GTA.
You could have sworn you said, dude, it's like Green Purple Gang.
Yeah,
I'm
Green Universe. Yeah, exactly what I said.
pretty sure
But
you
I
said
never
that
said
was
Travis
from
Scott.
Travis Scott.
What?
It was when you and me were in brain rot mode and annoying Jade, and you just randomly go, "Look, Travis Scott, Purple Gang," and I just kept asking if she was having a W crash.
I'm sorry. Can you send this clip to me?
I have to make sure it's real first. I love. Dude, I've been trying so hard. I've been like literally walking in circles because like I have nothing to record right now. 'Cause I have done everything I need to do until November. I'm kind of
Yeah,
like mad. 'Cause I'm like I can't do anything
yeah. You know how I do, man.
until you know what arrives, and then I'm gonna go crazy sauce.
So no, what? Yeah. Okay. Whatever, man.
We're gonna call it here.
Yeah. Sure.
We've only been going for
I don't
40
care.
minutes, but I think that's fine for like in 3 months. I hope we defeat Hawk to a girl, dude. My favorite thing about her, and I know I don't want to be the guy who has a favorite thing about the Hawk Tuah girl, but if you look her up, oh no, it doesn't do it anymore. When you looked her up on the big text that says her name, it just said Hawk Tuah.
Wow.
Like that was her name.
Wow.
uh, it's genuinely fixed now. That used I'll inspect element to show you what it looked like and why it was so funny. Because it was just like as if that was her name, and I think that's really funny. Like I want to explore this a bit more. It's just calling her Hawk Tuah. Like this is what it looks like if it's really funny just as a concept. I'm so mad they actually fixed that. I'm genuinely disappointed. I loved that. Why is there a Wikipedia page for this? Dude, your Wikipedia page for Big Man Law? Let's find out. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Did you see my image I sent you? So then we can call it here.
Yeah, bring the basin.
Dude, so in Fortnite they keep adding basses to bundles to like raise up the price, and
That's
it's
it. Like
ruining.
the.
What there's a
Internet
new like Iron
reality.
Man bass they added.
Why is there just a random stock image on the third floor?
I don't know, man. Hold on, who is that? Let's find out.
This is the purple gang.
Yeah, it's Purple Gang.
Sugar House gang.
Okay, so that image, if you click on it, it's the Hawk Tour girl. Everything you need to know. So I mean, yeah, just in case you really got it.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. I'm gone
Do the
forever.
outro.
You can by yourself.
What? Wow, I got really big.